This your man Allkandy. We outside the dungeon. We even do trailers. And you see that arrow, back there in the background. We got that man for our, like I say, you see that Monte Carlo is an original. Hold up. There you go again. A little wet out here trying to be seen. We got Joe. We spraying that ARMOUR liner, which is compatible to that POR 15. We spraying that on there to keep that rust away. We've got a 20-foot gooseneck, heavy-duty trailer. Heavy-duty trailer. Heavy-duty trailer. Yeah. Watch out, son. We've been out here grinding on that rust, getting rid of that, cleaning it on out. We're gonna put brand new wood. We got rid of all the old wood. We're gonna run that wood in here. You're gonna think it's flooring. You're gonna think it's home flooring. The way we put this wood in, when we put it back in, it's gonna look like flooring in the house. But we out here spraying it. ARMOUR chassis liner for those who need to do undercoating and stuff like that. But like I said, we got Joe. He the new Allkandy sprayer right here. Right now, he the only one that I'll let pull the trigger. If I'm not gonna pull it, he the only one that'll pull it. You know, he used to work for Burger King. Now he works for McDonald's, so he's learning the McDonald's way though. So we getting it together. This your man Ken, Allkandy, little wet. We're doing this little quick thing right here, this heavy duty trailer. Spraying it with that ARMOUR chassis. Get from underneath there, son. Like I say, get away from that. That stuff is strong. So we're gonna finish it on up. We're gonna spray this whole thing with that underliner. We're even putting it on the wheels. You can kind of see here. We're spraying it on the wheels also. Doing a little something. We're gonna end up getting some new trailer wheels. A couple of them dry rotted. We're gonna get some new ones put on there. And you'll see the finished product once we lay that wood and put that stain on it. You don't have to mix any activator or anything. Just straight out the can right onto the surface. After you prepped it on up for your floorboards, for your trunks, for your frames, for your underbodies, or your undercarriages, all of that. You can use it for that. Here we're using it for this heavy-duty 20-foot trailer, 20-foot gooseneck. We're hitting it with the ARMOUR chassis. Our version of the POR 15 that'll give you that rust protection or protection from rust. We're using that. You can use it on the frame. You can use it on trunks. Like I say, you can use it on the the floorboards, the trunk. The trunk pan, the firewall, the frame, the undercarriage, and that's what we're doing here. We're taking it on. We're taking it on. And we're gonna replace all the wood on this. We're gonna be putting 2x10 or 2x12 by 16s on this. Well, really, it's longer than 16 because it's a 20-foot opening. We're 20 foot. We're 20 foot. Gooseneck. We're gonna be putting new chains on it, new lights on it, new LEDs, new wood, painting the rims, new tires if needed. Was that, yo, yeah, hit the wheel. Like I said, you just want to sand them down, get all that loose rust, get all that flaked out rust, then come back over the top and just hit them. Take it on there and let it do its thing. Of course, you can tape up your tires if you want to, but in this case, we know they're going to end up having new tires anyway, so it doesn't matter right now. Right now, we're just trying to get it done, get it handled. Armor liner. Our chassis armor liner. Compatible to that POR 15. What you do is you shoot it because it doesn't have UV protection. So right now we're shooting this. We're gonna let it sit for about an hour and a half, let it tack on up, and then we're gonna come back over the top with our industrial enamel over the top. Spray it black over the top, and then that's gonna give it its UV protection. That's gonna lock into one another. Not sure about it. That's gonna lock into one another. And as I was saying, we got the can't remember what year, but it's an original for Jay out there in Missouri, and he's got that glass back. We're gonna be doing that Barney tone, that Barney purple on this one, with the fountain blue is what we're gonna end up doing with this. And you'll be seeing this completed by the end of next month. You'll see this one here. We got some other ones we're finishing on up. We got Roy's with that box Chevy. We got that cocktail going on that. Like I said, you'll be seeing those videos within the next week or so. We got a lot of updates popping off right now. But right now we're just showing something more on the industrial side. Gooseneck trailer, Allkandy, heavy duty. You know, somebody who needs, well, you know, this is a customer right here, I should say. It's for a customer. You know, he hauls backhoes and tractors and all that heavy duty equipment. So it's been sitting in the field. He wanted to shake it back. He wanted new wood. He wanted everything refurbished. So it's actually getting a quick refurbishing. And since we've never put a video up when it comes down to trailer restoration in a sense, and the products that we use on that, which you can use on, like I say, on your frames, on your floorboards, on your panels, on your inside fenders, all that stuff where you got to worry about rust and undercarriage, especially for you guys up north who have a lot of problems with salt and all that. This will help that protection. This will give you that level of protection from all of that. It's your man 10, Allkandy. We got Joe at the mask. We got Joe under the mask. And we're doing a little outdoor. We're doing a little outdoor spraying. We still got hands. We got a little wet over there. And it's your man 10, Allkandy. We uploading videos nowadays. We back on it. We coming back. We had to let it flash a little bit. We had to give it about an hour or so and let that armor liner tack on up some. But with it being out in the sun, it didn't really, I take that back. It wasn't an hour. It probably made about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It was pretty quick because it's out here in the sun. It didn't take long for it to tack on up pretty decent. Now we're coming over the top with the now we're coming back over the top with that industrial enamel, black enamel, glossy black over the top is what we're doing. Joe spraying it wet. So we're definitely refurbishing. We are refurbishing trailers too. And then we're gonna come back and put that new wood in there. Probably the 2 by 10 by 16, 2 by 10 by 16, and then we'll finish off the last 4 feet with the same thing, of course, but we're gonna stagger them. When it's all said and done, it's gonna look like wood flooring. That's what it's gonna look like here. It's not gonna be like what most people do. We're gonna actually stagger these, make it look like wood flooring, and then we're gonna stain it. We're gonna stain it. More than likely, it's gonna be kind of like cedar wood. 20-foot gooseneck. Gonna have new chains, new lights, Allkandy refurbishing trailers too. As I say, we got that arrow. It's an original arrow. Monte Carlo. We'll be working on this one. This one here. We'll be finishing this one up next month. You'll be seeing this one in the paint booth. This one here is going to a long-time customer right here, Mr. David Coker out of Georgia. He's got this wagon. It's similar to the wagon I used to have. He's got a Caprice wagon. He wanted those rims, and I was actually able to buy back the rims that were on my station wagon back in what? Was that 2008, 2009, 9 years ago on those videos, who I sold that truck to or sold that wagon to. I was able to get the rims, so I knew the combination would tuck underneath the back with no problem because it had the right offset. So we got him on his wagon. This one here is actually going to be the Green Lantern. As some of you might know, I'm an airbrush artist. I'm an airbrush artist who taught himself how to paint. So I'm an airbrush artist first. I'm an artist first, painter, body man checker, that type deal, but I'm an artist. This right here, we're gonna have the Green Lantern with the chest emblem there. The Green Lantern himself, he'll be doing that comic book action going on right up in here. We're gonna be using blacks. We're gonna be using the fresh mint green. We're gonna be using the lantern green. He wants that scroll. He wants the lantern, or I should say the lantern men scroll. We're gonna do that scroll back here from Mr. David right here. We're gonna have this all fixed up. This is coming real soon. And as I said, we done stripped down these wheels. We done bought new tires to get them on there. As you can tell, this was that old. This is when I had the Gator on the lip, that Gator candy on the lip. We got to sandblast all that back off, but the way these skinnies are, it's better to go on and paint them and strip them while the tire is on. But this is a wagon. This is coming soon. This one here, he's getting back real soon. I know he'll be glad for that. So I just wanted to showcase that and let him know it's going down. It's happening. So this your man 10 Allkandy. We leaving trailers refurbished. I'm not gonna say the wet, but they definitely look a whole lot nicer. We still got to spray the backside of the brake drums and stuff like that, but everything's coming together. And then we're just gonna let this thing settle up, let it lock up, let it do what it do. And we're gonna put that wood back together, and we're gonna have this back together for the customer. Allkandy, 318-918-0331. Trailer refurbishing. Industrial equipment refurbishing. ARMOUR Liner, which is equivalent to the POR 15 for those who restore vehicles and are looking for rust prevention, stuff that is actually going to help prevent back, you know, it's on the same level as POR 15. It's our ARMOUR Liner chassis protection, you know. That's what we use right here, along with the industrial enamel sprayed over the top of it to give it its glossy color when it's all said and done. It's your man 10 Allkandy, leaving them on the wet. And even trailers, we do the same.